Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach. How's it going, guys? Taking a look at my side this weekend. Man, today has been an absolute struggle. Shorty was back on the sauce last night. I haven't been having too many large sessions lately, but just threw a little house party, just a throwback to the good old days. And Shorty doesn't recover quite like the good old days used to. Man, I was cooked today. I had the worst headache. I woke up this morning at like 8 o'clock. I must have been in bed by like 3 or 4. I was like, oh, no, this is a disaster. And the headache just didn't leave. In fact, I didn't leave bed till about 1 o'clock. How atrocious is that? I was in and out of sleep, but I was like, you know what? You work all week, mate. You get up early for Saturday morning for a little brekkie. Fuck it. I'm going to absolutely chill today. And I absolutely did, and I needed it. But good fun night. It was great fun. I don't know, have you guys ever played the game Stack Cup? Basically, you have all those cups in the middle, fill them up. Everyone fills them up with drink. 2 cups going around, and you're bouncing a ping pong ball into it. So you're sort of chasing each other. And once you actually chase and catch up to the other person, you stack their cup if they're still trying to get the ping pong ball into it. Sounds very complicated. But anyway, that game fucks me every time because you have to drink other people's drinks. Because if you bounce the ball and you bounce it into one of the middle of cups, you got to drink whatever's in that. And Shorty loves a drink, but the weakness would be not a solid drinker. You know, loves to have, like when I'm in my sweet spot with my Malibu and pineapple juice and a guava cruiser, mate, I'll go all day. But if I'm forced to drink like some other shit, and I've got to drink it quickly because these people are bouncing ping pong balls and they're catching up with me again, fuck. That is stressful. That is stressful stuff. Nothing worse. Last night wasn't the case, but when you bounce into a beer cup, might offend people out there, but beer is absolutely shithouse, mate. I'm sorry. Beer is a disgrace. God. Anyway, shout out to Ned and Abel. They are some young tennis players. Did a goal kicking video the other day, and of course Nicole and Michaela and Jack from tennis came along, which was very nice. I didn't even know that they knew it was coming up, but they popped along, and you might have seen them in the goal kicking video. Well, Nicole coaches Ned and Abel, and I just wanted to give them a shout out because apparently they were talking about it throughout the week. So shout out to you guys. I think I might put up a few of those like snippets of my goal kicking just on TikTok as well. I think I might just cut a few bits and pieces up because I've done a few goal kicking videos over the years, so I might just snip those up into little 30-second packages of some goals. If you haven't checked out the TikTok, feel free. But let's take a look at my side. And once again, like I didn't catch any footy last night. Minimal today. Great game between the Crows and Brisbane, however. Jordan Dawson and Rory Laird, they put on a show. Don't know how they scored, but man, it looked like they played well. So I'm anticipating a decent score. I know Atkins got subbed off, which hurts. But yeah, I feel like I'm certainly hoping I would have scored well. And we did. We fucking did, mate. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we want any week. And I always say it, any time you move up in the rankings, it's a good week. Don't know why that's refreshing there. Anyway, 2, 3, 7, 9. And I think we'll be just outside the top 3,000 now. Just outside the top 3,000. So that's really good. I'm really happy with that. Won a few of my leagues, which we love to see. Let's take a look at how we fared individually. Finally got a VC. I hadn't nailed a VC for ages. But that was nice to get Tommy Stewart because I was originally going Bontempelli, the VC, who did pretty well also. But Rory Laird would have been my skipper, which didn't work out as well. Only reason I changed was because I actually didn't have coverage for, a floating zero. Didn't have one. Fuck. Wilmot scored 29. Fuck, that's annoying. Anyway, he still went up in price, but the worst part is, look at Sicily. That is sexy. Jordan Dawson finally turned up for my team. First time he's turned up while being in my side. There's Stewart. Dacos was back. Sinclair didn't quite deliver, and Weddle was solid. Obviously, we're not going to expect him to do what he did last or the week prior all too often. But, yeah, the 29 hurts. I was probably getting rid of him anyway, but it is what it is. Now, I think James Sicily got suspended for a week. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. So if he did cop a week, that's going to be iffy because I already have, Sinclair out of the back line and Wilmot's not exactly, hit with a 1-game ban. So I wonder if they'll challenge that. I didn't see it, but see, obviously now we really have to start thinking about those buys, which is interesting. But Bont, very nice. Laird, solid. Tackling machine. Brayshaw, good stuff. Really surprised that Tom Green and Cornelio didn't score well because obviously being at the game, like the Cats really had a stinker and I felt like we were beating around the footy, so I kind of thought that would have translated. Jack Steele 62, that is unacceptable. That is fucking disgraceful, mate. Can't afford having that. So even though I had a good week, like I feel like there was a hell of a lot more upside to be had, and Atkins would have 28. So like 2,400 was very, very doable. I mean, it ebbs and flows. You don't get 170 from Sicily every week, but did he play the whole game? Like, what's going on there? Did they tag him? Someone in the comments will know. Played the whole game, yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. But isn't Humphrey going well? Far out. He's going to be an absolute money-making machine. We love that. McVee marginally dropped in price, but he has, time for him to go. I think old mate Wardlaw playing a very nice role. Don't have a clue what he scored, but certainly has some really nice moments. Don't know if he scored as well. Yeah. Okay, something to think about. Eddie Ford, definitely the first half I watched of this game, and he looked like he did play pretty well, so hopefully 60 plus. Yeah, nice. Eddie Ford's a lock. Interesting. Wardlaw might just be a consideration. I think he'll be a good option, but that 43, don't know. We'll just see. And once again, Marshall, pretty solid. English, pretty solid. Nothing to get too over the moon about, but good scores. Isn't Dunkley in some serious form? Like, he might have started the year like somewhat sluggish, but man, he has worked in some fantastic form. So is Taranto. He gets unfairly judged, I reckon, Timmy. Like, okay, it's not the best kick in the world, but come on. This guy's putting together an all-Australian season, and we still find a way to cut him down, Kane Corn style. Rosie, very solid. Zeeble, not his finest work. And Sheasel and Mitchell, solid for rookies. But what I will say is I honestly think Sheasel's a trade for mine. So I would imagine my trades this week would probably be... Ford is just a pure forward, isn't he? So I might be able to do some dual position action, but basically the ones who are going out will be McVee. And I think Sheasel. I really do. Like, he's now playing forward. That's 2 weeks in a row. He turned up last week. Fantastic. He's a class player. But I think, unlikely that a rookie player stays a premium for the whole year. It's unlikely. Even Nick Dacos couldn't do it. If Sheasel was still playing behind the ball, he probably could. But and B, like, playing forward, even a player of Sheasel's class, in a team like North, young fella, like, you're going to have days where scoring 80 is tough in that sort of a role. Very different from just cruising around half-back, racking up those easy touches. So I think he might go, to be honest. Wilmot, I might need his coverage. I don't know. I don't know, because I've got some cash in the bank. Do we have positional changes yet? Or is that next week? I can't remember, because I feel like Petrarca probably would have got it. Or did Atkins just get it? Oh, I don't know. Have we had the positions changed, guys? I should be able to probably have thought or known that. Yeah, okay. Because if Petrarca didn't... Oh, Gorn will tell me. Nah, it mustn't have changed yet, because I'm sure Gorn and Petrarca were in line for it. But anyway, that's sort of how I'm thinking. Tell you what, can't land a Friday night tip either. Jesus, Carlton just pissed me off. I was with Sydney all week, and I thought about it, and I was like, nah, mate, like, you actually do think Carlton will win. Stop being stubborn. Just tip who you think is going to win. Just because Carlton have let you down, maybe they're due. Sydney have been terrible. Oh, but they are a disgrace, Carlton. I really want to do better in me tipping at work. I really want to do better. I think I'm like 11th out of 23. I need a lift. I need a lift in the tipping. I need a lift in that Content Creators League too. Still couldn't get the W. Just lost. Good to get one in the A-Team League because I certainly needed the win there. So I'm doing okay in most of my leagues. Some I'm just around the 8. Some I'm entrenched in the top 4, as you can see there with a few of me shorty leagues. Oh, no, they're not shorty leagues. They're tennis leagues, so we love that. Braggers, crucial 20-point win. I'm still in the top 4. And obviously that one's a cash league, so we love to do well in that if we can. So, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Sheasel. I don't want to feel like I'm going a little bit too left of centre, but, 650. Yeah, right. Anyway, so we'll just see. Obviously, buys now is something that we're going to have to consider. This one's pretty chill. Obviously, we can, cop. And even Rory Atkins, I just wonder. He's probably good for another week because he did have that ton. The 28 really hurts. It was a tactical sub. So, yeah, it's just couple of things to just think about. So, even if... Wilmot's got the bye too. Oh, fuck. So, we might have 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, okay. We'll probably just have... Because obviously your first 18 scorers count. Obviously it's great to get 18, but it's way better to have 19 or 20 because then you can actually afford to have a couple of 40s or, Rory Atkins 28 wouldn't count if you had extras. So it'd be great to get extra players. I just wonder... I think with Wilmot being out, it just, clearly he's a trade now. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a think about it. And see what we can do. But, yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to chuck them below. I'll be going live on Wednesday night, as we do each and every week. But, yeah, making a real effort to try and get to the comments on the press conference video. Later in the week, I pretty much never get to them, just don't have the time. And hopefully, above all, over the hour and a half, 2 hours on live on Wednesday night, hopefully I can get to one of your questions if I don't get to them in the comments. But yeah, hope the weekend treated you well. I'm definitely going to edit this one up and jump straight into bed. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.